this video for the first time, this is a continuation of part 1 where I look at different green watercolors from other brands. And so we looked at some of my favorite for more natural greens, some of my favorite for their more on the bright end. I don't tend to like cool greens, but they have their own purpose. Those are a few of my favorites. The olive green category, and then the earth or terre verte category greens. Next, we're moving on to dark greens and some rather unique greens as well. So back to Roman small. Again, I'll put up at the top part 1, a link to part 1. You can see it there. And I realize I still have my pencil marks there. Just put this out of the way. So back to Roman small. And again, these are the more affordable watercolors out there, and they're beautiful. So the first one is their Perylene Green Deep. Now they have a Perylene Green, but this is their darker version. Just to show you, this is regular Perylene Green by them. It almost looks like the terre verte that we covered in the previous video, but with a lot more pigment, or a lot less translucent. Now, the next brand is also a very affordable brand. I think I only have a couple of their colors. It's PWC. And this is their Shadow Green. I just have to make sure I have the right one. There we go. This is a really rich, dark green. And also, I should have said in the previous video that I will put the numbers and the pigment information and scan these 2 sheets and put it up on my website. I'm not going to list them in the description down below because it's just, or link them to, like, say Jackson's or anything like that, because it's just way too much work. I may list them though, we'll see. Okay, and then there is Daniel Smith, which is on the higher end price-wise. This is their Rare Green Earth color. And then there is the Sennelier Greenish Umber, which I'm just wondering why I don't have. I should move this out from this other palette box and put it in my little Sennelier travel box, because it's a really, really nice green. I think I still have no, I have natural greens. Well, someone's gonna have to go because I would like to put that in there. So the next category are what I tend to think of as unique greens. Daniel Smith have a few, and Schmincke has their super granulating series, but there's also, well, we'll get to that. Let's start with the Daniel Smith Serpentine. It's almost an olive green, but when it dries, you'll see it does some different stuff. And then their undersea green. Again, almost like a terre verte, but you'll see the way they're drying. See how there's like a little bit of ochre brown in there. That's granulating as well. And then their green apatite, you'll really see this. As it's drying. And then Schmincke has their range of forest colors are quite nice. They're obviously earthy. Even the forest brown looks more green. And that one. Kind of like a terre verte again, but you'll see it really granulates. You can see that now, that green apatite. See what it's doing, its stuff. And you can see different colors emerging in all of these. And then on to Schmincke's Forest Olive. These are great for doing foliage because it gives the impression that there's all these different types of foliage and the way the lighting is hitting the foliage. And then there's Shire Olive. Up there. And Van Gogh / Rembrandt have a range that they call dusk. So there's a dusk pink, and there's dusk violet, and dusk yellow is actually very green. So Van Gogh is the student range from Rembrandt, but they're still beautiful and they're still really good quality. So if you're looking to start, I would start for sure, if budget is an issue, I would just for sure start with Van Gogh or the Roman Small if they're easy to get. So they're dusk yellow. It's definitely not a yellow. And in Agalo, they're olive green deep. It's not down as anything in a special category by the brand, but it does have the same sort of properties that like serpentine and green apatite. So it does granulate really nicely. So just letting those dry, but you can start to see how even in the dark category, this one, the rare green earth, has a really nice granulation to it, but these are really doing their own thing. So there we go. Those are the rest of the greens, and I think I enjoy this so much that I think I will be doing a video on colored pencils as well, because I know I find trying to find good earthy greens an issue with different brands, but some of them have really beautiful colors, so maybe I'll do a video of that. Otherwise, you can go to my website. This will be up there with more information in case you wanted to order some, so I'll put the number from the company and the pigment information on there as well. So subscribe and you won't miss out on the next study of green. I promise, if anyone wants me to do other colors, I can do that. Just leave it in the comments below and let me know what your favorite green is. I'm always, like I said, I haven't put all the greens that I own on here, especially, as I said, I have a bit of a hate relationship with bluey greens like viridian and phthalo, so you won't see much of that here, but I do have them. And yeah, so this is just some of the suggestions, some of the ones I like, to each zone. But if you have any suggestions that maybe I haven't bought or haven't looked at properly, let me know in the comments below. All right, thanks so much. Bye.